Law and order are meant to reign supreme in the courtroom, and for the most part, this is true. On occasion, however, it can become frighteningly wild and utterly unpredictable. Hello everyone, and welcome to another video. Today we'll be looking at he freaked out after hearing life sentence. Yeah, you heard it right. Judge versus defense. Florida Judge John Murphy and Assistant Public Defender Andrew Weinstock engaged in a verbal exchange. It did not take long, however, for the mouth-to-mouth courtroom outburst to escalate. While the actual conflict occurs off-screen, the sound of the conflict indicates that Murphy triumphs. The public defender for the 18th Judicial Court, Blaise Tetris, stated that as soon as the attorney entered the corridor, he was grabbed by the collar and began to be struck. There was no discussion, no time for conversation, and no opportunity for the attorney to defend himself. Afterward, Murphy took a leave of absence and apologized publicly, but not directly to Weinstock. Weinstock's unwillingness to relinquish his client's right to a speedy trial sparked the conflict. The courtroom applauded as it appeared that Judge Murphy acted swiftly in accordance with Weinstock's request and scheduled a trial by fight. Either they supported the judge or feared that they might be next. Disinterested convict. After nearly 4 years of agony, Gabby Doolin's family suddenly has some form of resolution. Timothy Madden, who admitted to brutally murdering Gabby Doolin, was sentenced after an emotional day of testimony and an outburst in court. Amy Doolin described her only daughter Gabby as her heart and soul in a victim impact statement she had been waiting on since November 14, 2015 to write. According to reports, her daughter's body had been discovered. Doolin recalled the emotional toll that the lawsuit had placed on his family, which included a divorce. Gabby's father, Brian Doolin, screamed and charged forward Madden and his attorney, interrupting her statement. When Madden and his attorney began talking during Amy Doolin's victim impact statement, Brian Doolin became enraged and had to be restrained by court security. Tony Farmer. The narrative of basketball prodigies who failed to make it or whose lives chose a different path is always difficult to hear because it brings up the dreaded what if question. This is exactly how you describe Tony Farmer's life, the once promising basketball player who blew his chance. Tony Farmer was one of the nation's top college and professional basketball prospects. After his junior year of high school, Farmer's promising future came to a crashing end. Tony, age 17, made a poor decision that profoundly altered the course of his life. In 2012, Farmer was accused of kidnapping and severely assaulting his ex-girlfriend, with video evidence to support the allegations. Farmer's reaction to the news that he will miss his peak basketball years owing to a 3-year prison sentence handed down in August 2012 was not positive. He was guilty and committed a heinous act, yet a 3-year sentence for a juvenile seemed excessive. In the heat of the moment was a really bitter pill. Even in court, Farmer fainted after generating the notorious bruh meme. Farmer's entire life and basketball career were destroyed within seconds. Excessive force. A former Denver jail inmate is requesting compensation from a federal jury on the grounds that he was subjected to excessive force when a Denver Sheriff's Department deputy grabbed him by his shackles and slammed him against a metal window frame inside a courtroom. On September 11, 2012, Sheriff's Deputy Brady Lovinger was assigned to transport Anthony Waller from the downtown detention center to Denver District Court, where he was scheduled to appear on assault and kidnapping charges. Waller was restrained with leg shackles, handcuffs, and a waist chain. Waller had asked Judge Doris Bird a question and she was about to respond when Lovinger seized Waller's waist chain and threw him to the side. Waller struck a metal window frame, fell, and was carried out of the courtroom. Waller seeking unspecified damages for the violation of his Fourth Amendment rights. Waller's attorney, Kenneth Padilla, stated, "The only way to obtain justice in a civil lawsuit is through monetary damages." Anthony Waller requests that you give Lovinger and other deputy sheriffs a strong message that their conduct will not be accepted in the United States of America. Lovinger, on the other side, asserts that Waller was instructed to proceed toward a bailiff to sign papers when he aggressively confronted the former deputy and raised his voice. Waller had declined to attend his court hearing earlier in the day, and a special unit of deputies to which Lovinger was assigned had been dispatched to release Waller from his cell. Peter Doherty, Lovinger's attorney, stated that Waller's reluctance caused deputies to be leery of him, but that he eventually cooperated. Throughout the 2012 hearing, Waller was giving cues that he could turn violent in the courtroom. Doherty said when he turned towards Lovinger, the deputy was not taking any chances. He said, "The way deputies are trained, you're not supposed to get hit," Doherty said. "You're not supposed to be the victim." The incident, which was captured on video, led Byrd to file a complaint with Denver's chief judge. The video will be key evidence for both sides. So that's all for today's video. If you enjoyed it, remember to leave a like, subscribe, and ring that bell icon so that you never miss our upcoming videos. And don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments section down below. Stay tuned, and we'll catch you in the next video.